I did not check my phone till I arrived in Rome. My family was losing their minds, as one could imagine. My parents left a series of messages calling me every name in the book. They claimed I was callous, that I should have been there for Amelia, and that I was ashamed of the family. Amelia sent even harsher messages. She accused me of stealing her trip, being envious, and destroying her life. Apparently, my parents were going to have to spend all of their savings to pay off the taxi driver, and it was all my fault. Yeah, right, as if it wasn't her fault to seize the steering wheel in the first place. The shame gnawed at me for a while. After a few wonderful days in Rome, I finally mustered the confidence to phone my grandparents. I told them everything: years of favoritism, disputes about the trip, the accident, and the escape. I poured out my emotions, tears flowing down my cheeks. They were stunned. They had no idea how horribly my parents had mistreated me. They were angry, upset, and, above all, concerned. My grandmother said, "Anna, you did the right thing." Her voice full with emotion. "You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be loved." They invited me to come live with them when I returned. They assured me that they would take care of me and that I did not need to worry about anything. For the first time in my life, I felt really seen and understood. I'm finally free. Free of expectations, comparisons, and the continual sense of not being good enough. I'm free to be myself and pursue my own path, which I understand is the best gift of all. It has been a couple years since I left my parents' place. I'm thriving in college, making new friends and pursuing new interests. My grandparents are my rock and biggest supports. They're getting older, yet they're still full of energy and love. I heard through the grapevine that my folks are struggling. They had to remortgage their home to pay for the taxi driver's lawsuit. Amelia is working, but her salary is insufficient to cover their expenses. They are caught in a cycle of debt and resentment. I do not feel sorry for them. They made their decisions, and now they must live with the consequences. I'm moving forward. I'm embracing my new life and family. I'm finally living the life I was destined to live, and it's stunning. Now to the next story, story 2. When he had that outburst, it truly worried me, and I felt unsafe. I know I'll never be able to physically overcome him, so I'm going to ask a few of my friends if they'd want to carpool with me. I will also contact Alex to see if he can give me a lift to and from work. Worst case scenario, I'll locate a job I can walk to. In the meantime, I'll absolutely strive to highlight my brotherly relationship with him. I'm going to be friendly since I don't feel compelled to be nasty or create an aggressive environment. Aside from that, I'll take steps to see if I can improve my circumstances. Is my sister's spouse acting strangely, or am I overthinking? First and foremost, I'd like to thank everyone who left a comment on my last post with suggestions. After reading all of the comments last night, I recognize that I am no longer secure in this environment and will make changes starting today. As much as I admire and love Jake, I don't believe the danger is worthwhile. I attempted to establish a conversation with him after posting and received some suggestions, simply to see if we could discuss this. But he was still in a nasty attitude, so I simply walked to my room. In the middle of the night, I felt the need to leave the house. I was feeling imprisoned, so I decided to take a trip to my usual smoking area to clear my mind. I wasn't even there for 15 minutes before Jake texted me, "Where are you?" Then my phone started blowing up. He kept calling. I'm not sure how to convey my fear.